Blessed Monday, motivational Monday to you whole. And it's Citizen Sports on Citizen 93.7 FM. Over the weekend, champions were made. Over the weekend, sporting movement happened in the city of Abuja. Several sports, skating, squash, basketball, volleyball, athletics. Even in Lagos, event happened everywhere. But today is loaded, even in the jam pack of minutes. I will take you down to the world of badminton. I will take you down to the world of basketball. I will take you down to the world of football. IPFL, first player to score 5 goals in a match. I will tell you his name, the team he plays for, and what happened over the weekend. The lines are drawn open for you as Arsenal stays lonely on the top in the EPL there. So trust me, don't change this frequency. It's the only frequency you can stand sure that you have the best of sporting moments. And my name is Busayo. I'm a Balogundo. Don't know my friend Majabidi Ajala Traveler Reporter, one of Niger Sports. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we go straight to the sporting moments across Nigeria and the globe.
Nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Yeah. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Shiki. Citizen FM, Citizen FM.
All right, let me start on the note of squash. Let me tell you that Abuja Squash Open 2023 finals went down on Saturday in the ladies category. Rafiat Abdulaziz, she knocked Busayo Latunji, my sister, my namesake, my friend. She has qualified for Olympic. Busayo, that's her name. She defeated her 3 sets to love. 11-7, 11-5, 11-6 in the women's category. While in the men's category, Gabriel Olufumilayo defeated Okpemikpo Adegoke 14-12, 11-6, 11-7 in the Abuja Squash Open 2023 final. That happened on Saturday. Let me go to the world of volleyball this morning. Also, it started on Saturday here in Abuja too. And let me tell you that Egypt defeated Nigeria on Saturday 3 sets to love. 1 hour 3-0. 3 sets to love. We chop on 3. 24-26, 18-25, 15-25 in the opening match of the 2023 Girls Under 17 African Nations Volleyball Championship on Saturday. The coach, let me just give you the reaction of the coach. What he said after the game. He said, we need to re-strategize and plan for our next game against Cameroon. The girls lost the game because they were not concentrating. These are young players. We are playing, building for the future purpose, and I believe they will do well in their next match. But yesterday, the Egyptians, they showed superpower that they are not here for a joke. They defeated Cameroon in 3 sets to 2. 3 sets to 2. 23-25. The game started losing the first set to Cameroon, but they came back to win the second set 25-18. And then in the third set, they knocked Cameroon again, 25-22. But in the fourth set, it ended 22-25 as Cameroon bounced back to make it 2-2. But in the final set, you know, in the game of volleyball, it is 5 sets. If in case we draw at 2-2, you can have 3-1, you can have 3-0, but immediately it is 2-2. They must find a winner with the 5th set. And Egypt went on to defeat Cameroon in that set by 15 set to 13, 15 points to 13 points. They have now qualified to the next round, to the final. We're there at the draws on Friday. So on that, they are waiting winner between Nigeria and Cameroon. Nigeria and Cameroon. That game will go down today. Today, I tell you, 4 p.m. is the time at the indoor sport hall of the Moshood Abiola Stadium. That is where the action will be. Nigeria versus Cameroon. Talking about the Under-17 African Nations Cup Championship from the world of volleyball. And we know that, has been told in the presser, that the 3 teams will be going for the world stage. But we just want to know who is the first, second, third. Pray for Nigeria girls today. Pray for them. They can do well. They need to do well so that if they win today, they will at least get a point to play in the semi-final. Or in the final, I beg your pardon. That is the final. Let me switch my gear to the world of talking about cricket this morning. Let me tell you that the draws of International Cricket Council T20 Women's Qualifiers has been released, and Nigeria female yellow greens had been paired in Group A. The men's version of the qualifier was played last week in Windhoek, Namibia, and it was a tournament to forget for the yellow greens as they could only win 1 game against Tanzania. They didn't really do well, but according to the draws conducted, the female yellow greens have been grouped alongside Rwanda, Namibia, and host Uganda. The Group B consists of Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Kenya, and Botswana. Pray for our girls. The qualifiers will take place from the 7th to the 18th in 2023, Kampala, Uganda. The Women's World Cup will take place in Bangladesh in September 2024. May God keep us to that time. Let me quickly go to the world of badminton. Let me go there first, and then I might zoom to Lagos. I might go to Lagos today. What happened over the weekend is the Mutual Benefit Badminton Championship went down over the weekend in Lagos, and I tell you, it was a massive game, massive tournament. I will go to give you the update of how the winners were emerged over the weekend, and then if my boss, the president of the federation, Barrister Francis Obi, is ready for me, I will bring him on as soon as possible. But let me tell you the update of all the games happened. Maybe from the semi-final, because of time, since I'm going to get him live. He should be waiting at the hand there. In the semi-final, in the men's singles, and it was drawn between Anoluwapo Okpeyori, Nigeria number 1, he beat Ahmed Ibrahim of Bauchi 21-18, 21-16 to advance to the final. While Victor Ikechukwu of Rivers beat Aliu Shehu of Niger 21-10, 21-17. But in the final, Anu Oluwapo Okoyori of Lagos beat Victor Ikechukwu of Rivers State 22-20, 19-21, 21-17 to emerge winner, man. In the men's double, it was the same Anu Okoyori and Daniel Christopher of Lagos that made sure that Victor Ikechukwu and Emmanuel Joseph of Rivers State did not go home smiling. 14-21 at the first set, 21-19 in the second set, and 21-18 to make sure they beat them to emerge champions. In the women's single, number 1 lady, her name is Ruth Ebere. In the semi-final, she defeated Adeshokon Dokas, one of Nigeria's strong favorites, 21-9, 21-19. And Deborah Uke of Edo State also defeated Sofian Obanishola of Rivers, 21-9, 21-14. So the pairs of Edo State met themselves. Ruth Ebere of Edo defeated Deborah Uke of Edo 21-16, 21-19 in the women's single. Let me tell you that quickly. No time so that I can get into him straight. Gabriel Grace and Yamatu Yakubu of FCT defeated Sofiat Obanishola and Zainab Alabi of Rivers 21-16, 23-21 to emerge champions. In the women's, in the mixed double, Babatunde Ayomide and Adekunle Oluwaferomi of Kwara defeated Usman Kudus and Tiamiyu Salawat of Oyo in the final. Despite losing the first set, they came back 21-18, 21-20. And then, let me jet quickly to the president of the federation himself, Barrister Franz Obi. If he joins me, we will go to him as fast as possible so that we can move our train to the world of basketball later today. Let's see if he's there with us. While we wait to connect, let me go to where I go on a short break and come back and see if Barrister Francis is ready for me. All right, I told you that I will go to Lagos and I will have the president of Badminton Federation of Nigeria, Barrister Francis Obi. He's here live on Citizen Sports on Citizen 93.7. Good morning, sir. Good morning, my able president.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to Citizen Sports.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's quickly go straight to what happened in Lagos for the past 4 or 5 days or thereabout at the Mutual Benefit Badminton Championship. How was it like in Lagos seeing players coming back on court after 3 years ago when due to COVID and so many things happened, but now they are back enjoying badminton?
Well, it was exciting. We were quite happy as a board. I mean, something we've always looked forward to, something we always wanted to do, to give players championships and competitions to play, to keep them busy. That was the promise we made. So, but like you said, due to COVID, we had to go off and, recovery time for different sports and organizations has not been the same. Some recovered earlier, some took a bit longer. So, but at the end of the day, thank God, Mutual Benefit National Badminton Championship is back. And it came back in a very good way. I mean, the turnout was fantastic. They were upset. I mean, but at the same time, the usual people still dominated in certain areas. The game continues to grow.
When you talk about upsets, I was looking through Adeshoko Dokas losing in the semi-final. I was asking, what happened to her? I know we know is one man who has done it several times. He wants to do it again, and he did it again on Saturday. The likes of Salawa too. So, is it that people are catching up on them right now, or in terms of the youthfulness coming into the game?
Well, for Dokas, I won't tell you it was. We were not too surprised, and it wasn't such a major upset. The reason being that, after the Olympics, Dokas got married, and Dokas has had a baby, so she's just coming back to the game. So we didn't expect her to come and just run over everybody like she used to do before she got married. So we are not even sure, but she seems very determined, and she's working hard. If not, sometimes you almost write off that such a player will not be able to get back to her old form. But with the way she's going, there's a possibility. That's one. Then two, of course, the people the person that beat her and the person that won were always playing when she was there. But everybody tries to improve. I can tell you that Ruth Ebere, who won the women's singles, her game has greatly improved from what it was about 3, 4, 5 years ago. So that's why, because if not, when Dokas was number one, we had Deborah Uke, who was right behind her. But right now, Ruth Ebere has beaten Deborah Uke a couple of times. Which means that her game has greatly improved, which is why Deborah could not step into the shoes of Dokas when Dokas stepped aside. Somebody else came and took over. Now, when I talk about the upset was from Ramotu, Yakuru, and Yunusa.
Yunusa, yes.
They are national number one in the groups. They've gone out to play in South Africa. They've gone to play Uganda. But somehow they couldn't got funding, because I can tell you that most of those trips they made, they were that came from nowhere. I mean, everybody was just shocked. So that was a made Anu proved the stuff is made of. Even though they just let go or give him a free ride, he has to work hard, and he really did in that championship. So for us, it's a good thing. We have the All African Seniors early next year, the All African Games early in the first quarter, and we need to. So this competition now affects us in having. Next week, the bigger one is coming. Ikoyi Club National Badminton Classic. That competition, you just said Mutual 99 was when the last.
Be going from next year because of funding, because of these. So how is the federation planning to make sure that at least Nigeria gets there, qualify for the Olympic, get medals at all this international championship next year?
Well, my brother, yes, we've always, for some of us, we've always known, even if the ministry had minds trying to look at alternatives. Anu and Godwin and Dokas qualified for the Olympics, the last Olympic, not because of it was at the tail end. Even at that tail end, I can tell you for free that even after they qualified, it was a battle to have badminton included in the competition, in the sport that will go for the Olympics. At some point in the ministry, some people were pushing that they should drop badminton, and they are not likely to win medals. After we have struggled, I mean, Olympics, Commonwealth Games, they are not games you just carry your bag from your house and start heading to because you have the money. If you don't qualify, you can't go. So you know what how many players all over the world want to be at the Olympics? Everybody is struggling. We struggled, we went for the All England. I mean, I know how much it cost us. Then somebody sat down somewhere and said, badminton should be dropped. So we've always tried to do our bit. We reach out to well-meaning Nigerians, corporate bodies who have been able to identify with our success story, and we appeal to them. So some buy them tickets, some will take care of their accommodation. As we speak, I have a para badminton player, Eniola, who won the first African to win a gold medal in any international para-badminton championship in Spain in 2021. She was given an African award. In Uganda this year, she won 4 gold medals. She's the current African champion. Nobody has beaten her. As we speak, she's in Spain. We had to fly her to Spain last week. She's there for camping. From there, she will go to Dubai for international para-badminton championship. And that's an Olympic qualifier. She's training now. From there, she will go to Egypt. She will come back to the country, and the person who has invited her to Spain said if she qualifies, she's going to go to Spain to study and train for 3 months before the Paralympics. So, I mean, if we didn't do the initial work, nobody will be able to say, okay, I want to do this for her. So, the point I'm making is this. Well, ministry says there's not enough money. We will do what we can. And whatever the ministry can do, we'll meet somewhere. And let's see if that effort from both sides is enough to push us across the finishing line in terms of qualification. So for badminton, only Anu Oluwapo Opeyori is on the road to qualify for Paris 2024. Dorcas is out because of her marriage and having a kid. And then Godwin, who was Anu's partner for doubles, he also has traveled out to Qatar for greener pastures. So he's not there, as a doubles player, they are not there to play together and play competitions together. There's no way can go down. So they dropped, and that's why Anu now had to play singles, because that's the only event he has to be able to. So, and his world ranking was already set. So he has played, he came back to Malaysia for the second one. He was to go to Bahrain to play, but no visa. So he had to come back from Malaysia. Now we are planning for him to go back to Malaysia by 18th or between 18th and 20th of December to go and train, camp for over a month till the end of January. So he'll come back and join the rest of the national team to prepare for the All Africa. And by the time he does that, of course, he's going to play Uganda International as an Olympic qualifier next year. Then we'll go for the All Africa Seniors Olympic qualifier also. So we are hoping that by the time he does that, he would have done enough to wrap up the qualification.
Boss, if I continue to get you on today's show like this, we'll be out of so many things to discuss. But, sir, I want to sincerely thank you for being here for us on Citizen Sport, talking badminton this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
God bless you, really good. You've heard from the president himself, Badminton Federation of Nigeria. These are things that we need to know. Going up and down. That ministry, you are hearing badminton success, so give them money. Support this sport. They are doing well. Handball is doing well. I know today, handball, they are going to Togo. They have camped in Lagos for 1 week. They will be going to Togo for championship. Support all these things. Let me leave there. Busayo, time is not your friend. Let's switch to the world of basketball. Today or yesterday, let me start from yesterday. Let me tell you that Aspak Basketball Club of Benin Republic, they defeated Nigerian champions MFM Basketball Club. I was there live yesterday. The first set and for Nigerian champions at the Mo Arena at the in Abuja, Zone 5. The tournament is the FIBA African Zone 3 qualifiers. And they shocked them 53-48. That was the final score. Aspak didn't start well at all in the first quarter. It ended 14-9 for MFM. And again in the second quarter, MFM got 13 points, while Aspak could only pick 9. 27-18 in the fourth quarter. Aspak said, we've gone on a break. Let's come back and let's get better. And they dragged that point, winning 20 points in the second half, while MFM could only manage 11. And at the end of the day, in the final quarter, it was 53-48 that ended the game. Aspak getting the win. Yesterday, the coach of MFM said we were not there in the second half. I told my girls what to do. They did it very well in the first half, but in the second half, that's the third and fourth quarter, they didn't listen to me. I cannot go and play. That's what she said. So she left them, talking about Coach Ochuko Okorogun. Okwamaka said, don't worry, guys. We stopped our formula that was working for us in the first half, and in the second half, we lost it. But as per coach said, the girls, they refused to let down because they have played them before. Then even in that game they played before, they were leading us by 17 points. And we lost that game, maybe just 2-3 points. And so we know, despite their lead, we will beat them. They were sure. They came back in the second and the third and fourth quarter, and they knocked MFM. They underestimated them, and we knocked them. They paid for it. That's what Aspa coach said. But today, today, yo, I tell you, today, at that same venue, Mo Arena Zone 5, if you're a lover of basketball, wherever you are, in Abuja, in Niger, in Nasarawa, or you're in Kogi, drive in this morning. Come up, drive in. Let's get to the venue. And where's the venue? The venue is Mo Arena, which is Zone 5. Let's go and watch out. Customs, the border girls, Nigerian Customs Service female basketball team. Today we take on Aspak Basketball Club of Benin Republic, Nigeria. Custom. They need to win. If they win today, they win tomorrow. I tell you, they will qualify for the next round, and that next round is going to be in Egypt from December 8 to 17. So, but today, call your friend, call your enemy, come out and watch basketball. Busayo, no time. The MPFL is calling you. Go to the MPFL. Let's go to the MPFL at the other side. Time is not, my friend. Let's rush it. Let me tell you what happened this weekend in the game in the Nigerian Premier League. Let me tell you that Bayelsa United played a 2-0 draw with Abia Warriors. In the Nigerian Premier Football League, Remo Stars with Alimi Sikiru netting the goal for that side. One goal as Remo Stars defeated Plateau United. 1-0 in Ibadan. Shooting Stars, Oluyole Warriors played a goalless draw with the bottom side, Atlant FC of Owerri, the Naze Millionaires. I tell you that Kennedy Boboye says he's happy with the result. He's happy with what happened in that game, that they even picked a point away from Ibadan. And let's see how it now goes. Sporting Lagos beat Atlant FC, beat Katsina United in Lagos. 1-0. Let me tell you, in Gombe at the Patani Stadium, things is not smiling for Gombe United. They are dropping down the relegation. I heard a lot of things last Thursday at the Moshood Abiola Stadium. A lot of things. Maybe we'll have the GM one day to tell us more, or maybe the past chairman of Gombe United. I will find them one day during this week. As one man, Yusuf Abdullahi, the same Mesugida, he plays for that club. Kanum Pillars defeated Gombe 5-2. Yusuf Abdullahi scored the 5 goals of that match. Celebrate this man, 5 goals. Aqua United, not good time for Fatai Osho as they played a 1-1 draw with Kwara United. What's happening? Sugar Ball, what's happening? Bendel Insurance. I told you heard from the man, the Edo State FA chairman. He called him on a Friday and he said, Busayo, there will be no insurance party for Lobby Stars at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin on Saturday. Bendel Insurance picked them 1-0. In Aba, Eyimba picked Sunshine Stars 1-0. And Doma United also defeated Niger Tornadoes 1-0. Oh yeah now. Oh yeah. Nigeria Premier League. I have just 4 minutes. Let me just take what's happening on the standing of the leagues right there. Let me just quickly switch to the EPL quickly. Just results. Tomorrow we'll still have lot time to do more. And I will go for standard for champion. Arsenal 2, Wolves 1 in EPL. The land of the three lions. That's where I start from. Brentford 3, Luton 1, Burnley 5, Sheffield United 0, Nottingham Forest lost to Everton, who has submitted a bid against their 10-point deduction. Newcastle, they dragged Manchester United. They knocked them 1-0. Eddie Ten Hag, what's happening to your boys? Bournemouth lost to played a 2-2 draw with Aston Villa. Chelsea, Brighton 3-2. Liverpool, Fulham, what a good match. 4-3. Liverpool winning. They didn't walk alone at the Anfield Stadium. West Ham played a 1-1 draw with Newcastle United. While Manchester City still on the top of the played a 3-3 draw. They are not sitting on top. Arsenal sit on top. Lonely at the top. Arsenal, the Gunners, Manchester City played a 3-3 draw with Tottenham Hotspur. That's a fantastic game. All this game, what them? Let me go to the land of the Rojas, the Spanish La Liga. Let me just take the one quickly from Saturday. I tell you that Real Madrid played a 2-0 win over Granada. Good match for Real Madrid. 2-0. Atletico Club played a 4-0 win over Rayo Vallecano. While Osasuna played a 1-1 draw with Real Sociedad. With our own man, Sadiq Umar scoring a fantabulous goal. Sadiq Umar, even Olise himself, he praises on this guy. He says, guy, you are doing well. You're doing well. Keep doing it. Oh, what a way. Let me tell you that Sevilla played a 1-1 draw with Villarreal. Let me tell you, Almeria played a goalless draw with Real Betis. Barcelona at the Nou Camp Stadium played a 1-0 win over Atletico Madrid. And today, Celta Vigo will be in action, taking on Cadiz later today. Let me go to the land of the Azuris. I tell you, yesterday, just some games. Napoli to Dabieko. Napoli, like Lagos, lost scandalously. They were beaten by Inter Milan. Inter Milan defeated Napoli 3-0. One chop metal like Indomie, rush. Indomie to Bono. Feli. Sassuolo lost to Roma. 1-2. Udinese Verona played a 3-0 draw. Fiorentina 3, Salernitana 0. Lecce 1-1 with Bologna to the league in the German Bundesliga, the German machine, the dance shaft. I tell you, our player, good man, Victor Boniface, he chopped goal over the weekend. He helped his side to get a draw against Borussia Dortmund. Victor Boniface was in action and he chopped a good goal. Osborne defeated Eintracht Frankfurt 2-1, and Mainz played a 1-goal loss to Freiburg. Busayo to France quickly, no time. Let me land in the France. Let me tell you that Nantes 1 Nice 0. That's the club of our own Moses Simon. Paris Saint-Germain went away to defeat Le Havre 2-0. Brest 3, Clermont Foot 0. Monaco 2, Montpellier 0. Toulouse 1, Laurent 1. Lille 2, Metz 0. Marseille 2, Rennes 0. It's about time. Let me go for stand up for the champions. Who are the champions this weekend? There are many. Those that celebrated their birthday, those that won several trophies over the weekend. Oh, let me give them up the stand up for champions.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe.